Hi everyone, Naomi from the Faithful Remnant, and today, if I just wanted to explain something that was revealed to us in the testimony of the two witnesses. If you've ever read the book of Revelations, in chapter 20, verses 7 through 10, they talk about a battle at the end of the world. And that battle is Gog and Magog. And, it's sometimes hard to understand allegory. And, Jesus has been kind enough to explain line by line this verse so that, even the smallest children could understand the meaning of it. And it really is a mind blower. It's really, really amazing, the prophecy that was written right in that scripture. And so I want to read it to you. And first I'm going to read the scripture, and then I'll go back and I'll read it with the breakdown and the meaning of it. Here's the scripture itself. And when the 1,000 years are ended, Satan will be loosed from his prison and will come out to deceive the nations which are at the four corners of the earth, that is Gog and Magog, to gather them for battle. Their number is like the sand of the sea. And they marched up over the broad earth and surrounded the camp of the saints and the beloved city. But fire came down from heaven and consumed them. And the devil, who had deceived them, was thrown into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet were, and they were tormented day and night forever and ever. So this is pretty interesting when it's broken down. I'm going to read it again, and I'm going to read it with the actual meaning, and the meaning comes straight from Jesus. And when the 1,000 years are ended, meaning from the Last Supper to the abomination of desolation, Satan will be loosed from his prison, which was revealed to Pope Leo the 13th, and will come out, meaning of the abyss, to deceive, meaning through different outlets of forms of the media and propaganda and alien technology, the nations, which is the whole world, which are at the four corners of the earth. That is Gog, this is great, meaning Bergoglio, and Magog, those who are of Bergoglio, the institutional Catholics, to gather them for battle against the Most High True God and his ways. Their numbers is like the sand of the sea, which is like 2 billion institutional Catholics. And they marched up over the broad earth and surrounded, meaning they're everywhere in every corner of the earth, the camp of the saints, which is the faithful remnant, and the beloved city, which is the New Jerusalem in the hearts of the faithful remnant. But fire came down from heaven, which is the testimony of the two witnesses, and consumed them, which means physically and spiritually destroyed the 2 billion institutional Catholics. And the devil, who is the father of lies, who had deceived them, that is the 2 billion Catholics, was thrown into the lake of fire through the ongoing prayers of the two witnesses and the faithful remnant, and brimstone, sulfur, where the beast, those with the mark of Cain, and the false prophet, who is Bergoglio, were, and they will be tormented, meaning eternally separated from their Creator, day and night, forever and ever. And that's, of course, Revelations chapter 20, verses 7 through 10. I was amazed with Bergoglio, spell it out, Bergoglio. You can't get any clearer. And that was 2,000 years ago, the Battle of Gog and Magog. That was amazing. I was so blown away by it. How could you not want to share the truth, Especially when it's like it was right there in front of your face. And I bet most people didn't even see it. I know I didn't see it until Pope Peter pointed it out to us. And then I was like, wow, that's amazing. So, the war is on. Pick your sides really carefully, because the Most High God, he's given plenty of time for everybody to make their decisions. And, he's getting ready. He's seriously just getting started, really kicking the crap out of the Roman Catholic hierarchical institutions. And, the Vatican and all of the filth within it is coming down. And it's coming down pretty fast. And anybody who wants to stay in that is essentially part of the problem. And if you're not with him, meaning the Most High True God, you are against him. And remember that as you suffer the just consequences and you keep on worshiping your false god and your anti-pope, your false pope over there in Rome, because he is nothing more than going to lead you to the pits of hell. And so if you don't want to be a part of that institution and you want God to hear your prayers and you want to be free from the beast within that institution, then go to www.testimony of the two witnesses. Get the holy water, pray the prayers. You will be released. And you have to want to break free first. And you need to contact Petrus Romanus, Petrus and Mary Romanus. They are the two witnesses spoken of in Revelations. I mean, this is coming down to the final showdown. So I'll leave the link in the caption box. Hopefully you'll make the right choice.